My medication, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance. I make $800 a month. Oh, that will kill me. That would kill my friends. That would kill millions of people in this country.
Signing executive orders is not the way our country was supposed to be run. Nobody ever heard of an executive order. Then all of a sudden Obama, because he couldn't get anybody to agree with him, he starts signing them like they're butter.
You have a president that signs executive orders because he can't get anything done.
He signs on immigration and on other things. I want to not use too many executive orders, folks. The executive orders are an outrage. We have a president that can't lead. He said, the hell with it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I want to rest and I want to do other things, including going out play golf. This guy played hundreds of rounds of golf.
You simply cannot be serious. What the fuck are we doing? Texas Republicans vote to arrest Democrats blocking redistricting plan. Texas governor orders arrest of Democratic lawmakers. Why are Democratic Texas lawmakers being hunted down like it's the fucking Hunger Games? Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream. So Texas Republicans are trying to redraw their entire congressional map so they can snatch up 5 more seats for the Republican Party. Trump himself said that Republicans are entitled to 5 more seats. Obviously, Democrats in the Texas House were like, no. So they fled the state. They fled to places like New York and Illinois to break quorum and stop the voting. Now, what the fuck is quorum? In Texas, by law, they're required to have a minimum number of members to legally make decisions, aka redrawing the entire congressional map. Now, the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, who looks like he fell asleep and all the blood rushed to the back of his fucking head, he told the Department of Safety to find, arrest, and drag back every Democrat who bailed. But spoiler, Texas troopers have no jurisdiction outside of Texas. So who the fuck are they gonna arrest? The air? Meanwhile, the Democrats that dipped are racking up $500 fines a day. But God bless this man. This is Governor Pritzker, who is a billionaire. And he's like, okay, girl, rack up those $500 fines. I'll just pay it off. Oh, and get this. Because Governor Greg Abbott is a petty son of a bitch, he keeps calling special sessions so the Texas Democrats return. So much so, he added a redistricting special session that was supposed to be about flood recovery. You know, the flood that took 136 lives. So you're using the time meant for flood recovery, meant for the aid the people of Texas need to recover from a travesty. And you've designated that time to redistricting. The entire point of this redistricting is to make sure that Black and brown voters can't meaningfully elect their representatives anymore, which is funny coming from the party that never shuts the fuck up about how elections are rigged. You bitches in real time are attempting to rig future elections through your redistricting plan. Funny how that works.
Guys, welcome back again to my channel and thank you so much for clicking. So it's so unfortunate that a lot of the people who voted for Trump are getting exactly what they voted for. People have been disqualified from the Medicaid program. A lot of people who were once qualified are no longer qualified. People are so scared. People are so scared of tomorrow. A lot of millions of America who has aging parents, like literally this program was free before, but now they will be the one paying for their aging parents. Okay, and people are panicking. People are so curious. People are saying that this is not part of the plan, that this is not part of what we voted for. Some of these people are actually Trump supporters. So guys, welcome back again and thank you so much for clicking. So today, watch the remaining clip of this video and let me know what you think about them in the comment section.
Listen, this is a serious post, but sometimes we gotta laugh to keep from crying, so stick around to the end. In the meantime, though, Donald Trump has been going down a list of people and news publications he has a vendetta against. So naturally, he has arrived at checks notes Obama.
It's there. He's guilty. This was treason.
U.S. President Donald Trump accused former President Barack Obama of treason on Tuesday. Without providing evidence, he said Obama led an effort to falsely tie him to Russia and undermine his 2016 presidential campaign. Trump was seizing on comments from his intelligence chief, Tulsi Gabbard, last Friday. Gabbard said at the time she was releasing documents that showed a, quote, treasonous conspiracy in 2016 by top Obama administration officials to undermine Trump by manufacturing intelligence on Russia's interference in the election. That charge is contradicted by a CIA review published earlier this month, a 2018 bipartisan Senate report, and the documents that Gabbard herself declassified.
Did you catch that last part? Tulsi Gabbard's claims are contradicted by a CIA report published earlier this month, by a 2018 bipartisan Senate review, and also by the very documents that she released in her claim that this is what went on. Despite that, he had that press conference, and the White House Instagram posted this. There's irrefutable evidence that detail how President Barack Obama and his national security team directed creation of an intelligence community assessment that they knew was false. Here's the thing. That's crazy. That's dumb. That's whatever. There's something else that I want to point out. A little nugget that we got from this post that the White House made. I want you to look closely at Donald Trump and what he's looking at. Here's a closer look. This is Tulsi Gabbard in the Oval Office, updating him on the intelligence that she's found. And she has given him this report. Look at that closely. Here's a better look. This is what it looks like. This is what she handed him. A fucking meme. They made him a meme because Donald Trump can't just read a piece of paper with information on it. You have to make him a picture book. You have to one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, intelligence, or this guy's not going to get it, or he's just going to get bored and lose interest. You have to make pictures with circles and arrows and highlights. I mean, there's also like a stack of paper here, but you'll notice that they also have the pictures. And he opted for there's too many words on the. Well, I like this board thing. This tells me everything I need to know. Oh, yeah, right there. I can see it. There's a line, and it says that this happened, and then that goes to here, and this went to here, and then it goes, it's a clear, irrefutable evidence. Our president needs picture books. Our president needs picture books.
This could very well be the biggest FAFO moment I've ever covered. A Lebanese immigrant founded Trump Burger in Texas, and now they're facing deportation. This individual founded this burger joint with a Trump theme because nothing screams the American dream like a MAGA-themed cheeseburger. Since opening these concepts, he has been in one legal battle after another, including a landlord kicking him out, him suing, then the landlord countersuing. Meanwhile, Trump doesn't like anything that doesn't make him money, so he sent a cease and desist letter to this guy, and he had to rebrand the restaurant as MAGA Burger. Now comes the kicker. ICE is investigating him because they don't believe his marriage is real, which is how he's able to stay in the United States. They allege that he doesn't even live with his wife. He now has a deportation hearing in Houston in November. You literally can't make this stuff up. The burgers are grilled, the legal battles are spicy, and the irony is well done. Next up, MAGA fries with a side of court summons.
So birth rates have declined, and baby, they gonna keep on declining because it's fuck them kids. It's fuck them kids. You could not pay me to have, let alone carry, a child and then raise said child for the rest of my damn natural life. I can't even raise myself. You're lucky if I fucking turn my alarm off on time to make it to fucking work. You think I want to raise a child in this economy? Bitch, you might as well wrap that shit up and call it a fucking day. You might as well just. You couldn't pay me to have a kid. You couldn't pay me. And then the people that I see having children, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I literally feel sick for them. I feel sick for them. Because there's no way that you look at what's going on in this world and you think that it's the time now to have a child. Let's not even get into the fact of like the child, but it's like you have to go like healthcare. The price, the cost. I saw this girl post her fucking hospital bill from having her baby. Bitch, I can't even handle my fucking credit card debt. You think I'm about to deal with fucking medical debt on top of that shit? Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Call it a day. Call it a day. If I could find a doctor to fucking tie my tubes and honestly take my whole entire uterus out, I would find one right now and do that shit. I would find one right now and do that shit. And it's so funny to me because I always get boomers at my job that are like, oh, when are you going to have kids? Kids. I got cats. And they're like, oh, you're young. No, baby, I'm smart. My mind's not going to change. I'm smart, okay? Absolutely not. I barely sometimes have 2 fucking quarters to rub together to get a goddamn cart at Aldi. You think I'm going to have a child? A human? A being that needs to breathe? And relies on me? 24... Girl, bye.
So many of you are interested in boycotting Texas beef because of the gerrymandering that they are doing in that state. But I've seen a lot of questions like this saying, I don't know how to tell what is Texas beef. So in the comments, drop boycott Texas beef or what type of protein you're going to be eating, if anything at all, to help boost this. But the answer is a little difficult. Not every package is going to say Texas beef on it. It's not that easy. It doesn't say made in China on the back like a toy would. You have to look at specific labels. You need to do a little bit of research before you go to your grocery store and see which type of grocery store chain carries what type and sources what type of beef. And 2, you need to look up that specific type. Some beef comes from Midwest, some comes from Oklahoma, some comes from Canada. I mean, we've got beef from all over, but the majority is going to come from Texas. So the 2 easiest ways are to avoid beef. Just cut it out of your diet for 2 weeks, a month. Let's just kick this boycott off. Eat chicken, fish, pork. Be a vegetarian. I don't care, but just try to avoid beef. But if you can't and you really love your beef, even though I know it's really expensive right now, ask the butcher. Either go to a local butcher, find a local farm that sources beef, a farmer's market. Go ask your butcher if that is the best you can do. Where is this beef sourced from? And I guarantee they will probably be able to find you a cut that is not Texas beef. That is not the easiest thing in the world. I know it takes an extra step, but that is probably the easiest path that we can do this to have an impact. So comment boycott Texas beef in the comments to help boost this, and let's show Texas so we're not going to mess with their bullshit of trying to gerrymander and disenfranchise millions of Texans.
What's up, America? Going to work early. Hey, all of us are waking up super early to go to work still, aren't we? Aren't all of us getting up early to go pay taxes? You work your ass off and you pay 1/3 of your income in taxes, only to get taxed on other shit after you paid your tax. You pay income tax to the federal government, yet you're paying tax after you pay tax. What the fuck is that tax? I think I've had enough of the double dip tax bullshit, don't you think? So I'm not gonna stop talking about this. We need to end income tax right now here in the United States. That's right, fuck you, end federal income tax. First of all, you're never gonna pay down the federal deficit with our tax money. Stop trying. And second of all, the billionaires complain that they pay 95% of taxes. Well, the middle class and the poor only pay 5% of the taxes. We do all the tax burden. Oh, well, that's okay then. You don't need us to help you, do you, bitch? You don't need our measly 5% from the poor and the middle class. Fuck you. Why don't you pay it all? Put your money where your mouth is, bitch. Pay it all, rich motherfucker. Pay it. If you don't need our tax money anyway, then I guess we don't need to pay income tax. So let's make them pay 100% of it if they're gonna bitch all the time. Yes, that's right. Let's get rid of income tax at the federal level. Not gonna stop talking about it.
People are working so much hard, like waking up very early in the morning just to make ends meet. People are paying taxes. People are literally doing everything humanly possible to make sure that they survive. But life have not been easy. People can no longer pay their rent. People can no longer afford to live. People can no longer afford 3 square meal per day. People can no longer afford their medical bill, and this is all happening in 2025. A lot of people who were once qualified for the Medicaid program have been disqualified. The big beautiful bill has been passed, the tariff, the all of that. Like, this whole thing is just um it's just making hard difficult for people are thinking about their tomorrow, how it's going to be, how they are going to survive, how they are going to pay their rent, how where to get money when they are sick. Because basically when you are sick and you cannot afford to pay the medical bill, definitely the person will, yeah, RIP is just going to be the next thing. So, but I just pray that God Almighty use His Excellency Donald Trump, let him have a rethink, at least for that of the Medicaid and the food stamps. Like, people's life depend on it, and people really need it so badly. So we just hope that he do something about it and reverse it back and make people to be qualified again. Yeah, because a lot of people have been panicking. Yeah, the future, like everything, people are not happy about it. The people that voted, including the people that did not vote, because this is basically affecting everyone. It's affecting everyone living in the United States of America. And this was not the agreement. They never thought that something like this would happen. Yeah, they never believe it at all, because I could remember when some people were trying to educate these people, trying to let them know that this is going to be the effect of your vote, but they never listen. They never take any word coming from those people. And now the finding out era has begun. The consequences of their action has begun. So people are regretting their votes. Trump has not even spent up to 1 year in the office, and people are already tired. They are already curious, asking questions like when is he going to leave? And his leaving time is still very, very far. Very, very, very far. So what you gonna do is just to be patient, work hard, and yeah, that is all. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what are your thoughts. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So guys, stay tuned and see you all in my next episode. Bye.